Welcome to Brown Girl's Hair. Today, my mom is going to show you how to do the reindeer sock bun.
Hello. First of all, I'm going to show you how I put together the reindeer. I did get this idea from a picture I saw on the web a couple of years ago, so I can't really give that person credit because I don't remember exactly where I got it from, but the credit that I'm giving is to say that this is not an original idea of mine. I did see it on the web a few years ago. With that being said, the items that I used to put this craft together, you can purchase them all at your local Walmart store in the arts and crafts aisle, or you can go to your neighborhood Hobby Lobby if that's in your area to get the crafts to put the reindeer style together. First, you would need about 3 bobby pins. You're going to need these funny looking animal eyeballs. These are about 97 cents if you get them in a bag. You can also purchase various sizes of the reindeer eyeballs, and those bags were like almost $5. So I'm using the large eyeballs. If your child has less hair or is younger, with a smaller head, you might want to, use smaller eyeballs for this craft. Also, you want to get the color cotton balls. They come in bags as well, all different type colors. We're going to use the red. And you're going to need some type of hair clamp. You can either use the alligator clamps that open up, or you can use this type of clamp, and these will be used to glue the eyeballs onto them. You would need the fuzzy sticks. This bag I got of 12 for 77 cents at Walmart, and the color you would need is brown for the reindeer antlers. You would need a pair of scissors for the sock bun, and you would also need 2 ponytail holders, a large one for her ponytail, or based on how much hair she has, and then you'll need a smaller one to secure the sock bun. If you haven't already seen other people do the sock bun, basically you're going to use a sock. You can get any size sock, and I would suggest that for shorter hair or a younger child, use a smaller sock. This is just an old black sock that we're going to use to make the sock bun a little later. And also you're going to need tacky glue. That's the last thing you would need. This is super thick tacky glue that I got from Hobby Lobby, but you can also purchase it at Walmart, or if you already have any other type craft glue or glue gun, anything of that nature, you can use that as well. You don't have to purchase any additional glue. So to get started, put that over here. First, what I'm going to do are the antlers first. So we're going to do that by using, I'm going to pull out 2 fuzzy sticks first. And the first thing we're going to do is put them in half by bending it and making both ends equal. You're making it half, and then I'm going to cut it right at the halfway point. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is take the 2 halves and cut them in half as well. This should equal out about 3 inches, because in total the stick is about 6, so the first half is 6 inches, and then this is 3. Okay, this is real quick and easy to do. Now I'm going to take the second stick and do the same thing, but we're only going to just cut this one in half, and these will be the main 2 pieces that we use to create the antlers. Okay, now I'm going to take one of my 3-inch pieces, and I'm going to try to kind of place it here. Just visualize the antler. Place it there, and then I'm going to take it and twist it around and bring it back, almost like a cross, see? And then we're just going to bend this side up and bend this side up. And we can even bend the middle one over a little bit so it'll look more like a deer antler. And that's the first one. And we're going to do the same thing to the second one real quick. It's real quick and easy. Just take it, loop that around like that, make it look kind of like a cross, tilt that end up, tilt that end up, and you can tilt this one over to the left or the right, however you choose. And there you go. These are the two antlers that we're going to use for the top of the reindeer's head. That's that part. Then for the eyeballs, what you're going to do is take one of the clamps, whichever you prefer to use, either the regular hair clamp or the alligator clamp, and you're going to glue the eyeballs to it. I've already done one, so now I'm just going to glue. I'm going to put the glue on here, that way I know I'm not going over with my glue. Okay, so I'm going to glue the eyeball onto there. I'm going to put a little more glue down on this end. And if you have a glue gun, that works well too. Okay. So, glue my eyeballs on, and I'm going to let this dry. So these are going to be our deer eyeballs. Isn't that cool? So I'm going to sit that to the side, let it dry. And then for the fuzzy ball, I was kind of not sure if I wanted to use a clamp to do it. That would be easy to do his nose, but I think I'm going to save my clamp for something else. And I'm just going to use a good old-fashioned bobby pin, and I'm going to glue it to here as well. So I'm just going to take some glue and stick it on my reindeer nose. This glue is really, really thick, so it's hard to get it to come out. Put some glue on there, and I'm just going to stick the bobby pin onto it as such, and I'm just going to let that dry. So I'm going to let that sit over there and dry. And then I'm thinking for the reindeer antlers, I think what I'm going to do, I have never done this hairstyle before, so this is all brand new. And what I think I'm going to do is just put my antlers onto a bobby pin like this and twirl it around, and then I can just stick it down in her hair. So that's how we're going to do with the antlers. We're going to attach them to bobby pins. I'm going to do the same for this one. But I'm not going to quite go ahead and loop it all the way around, because I want to put it in her hair first to see exactly where I'm going to position it, and once I do that, then I'll go ahead and loop it. So I just wanted to show you how I'm going to pin them in her hair with the bobby pins. And that's it for the reindeer. So the next part is to do the sock bun. So with the sock bun, what I'm going to do is take the sock, and I'm going to cut the toes out. I hope my husband does not see this video, because this is a pretty good pair of socks. He will not be happy, but I think what I'll do is just buy him some for Christmas and put him under the Christmas tree, and he'll be alright. But anyway, I cut the toes out of the sock, and all we're going to do is just roll the sock up. I'm going to roll it and roll it and roll it and roll it. Make sure you do use a clean pair of socks. You don't want your child's head smelling like feet. Anyway, you keep rolling. You can roll it as tight as you want. But I chose to use black sock because her hair is black. If your child has brown hair, use a brown sock. So just make sure it's as tight as you want it to be. And that's it. There's your sock bun. So now I'll show you how to put all of the pieces together to have a cute sock bun reindeer. I left her braids in her hair from the hairstyle that I previously posted because both of us are under the weather right now, so neither of us are feeling all that great. But we're going to go ahead and press through and do the bun with the reindeer. I've already moisturized her hair, and what I'm going to do now is go ahead and do the bun on it. So I'm going to take my brush here and brush her hair up into the ponytail like such. So now I'm going to take the sock bun that we made earlier, and I'm going to put it on her ponytail as such, like that. And I'm going to take her hair. Can you turn this way a little for me, please, right there? I'm going to take her hair and section it off around the bun. Actually, this is one of those hairstyles that really would be easier for shorter hair. Just trying to get all this hair in place. So we're just gonna getting it situated. It's pretty much where I want it to be for the most part. I'm gonna use one of these little combs and try to put it more organized. I think that's a bit better. We have the ponytail holder on there. I'm going to take all of her excess hair and kind of wrap it around the bun. I'm going to start with this side. Because the hair is so long, I don't want it to be tangled, so I'm going to do it kind of in order, like that. Taking little pieces of it. Going to use some bobby pins to hold her hair in place up under there. It's not too tight, is it? Okay. So, now that I have it in the bun, that was the hard part. This is the easy part. The pieces that we made earlier. I'm going to take our eyeballs and put them this way. I'm going to place them through there just like that. And let's do the antlers next. Kind of want it to be a little shorter. So this is the part I was talking about earlier, where I wanted to kind of measure how long I wanted them to be to stick out of her head. So I kind of want it right here, so I'm going to cut a portion of this off now. Now that I know exactly how long I want it to be, I'm probably going to cut about that much off, and then I'm going to wrap the remainder around the bobby pin. So I've already cut them to size the way I want it and wrapped them around the bobby pin. So I'm going to stick the second one in the side right here. Go down. So there's the second one, and then for the last piece is the nose. So we're going to stick the nose right there in the middle of the bun. And there you have it. The reindeer hair bun. Isn't that cute? This is a great hairstyle for maybe a play that may be coming up at the school, or maybe a church event, or it's just a fun hairstyle. It's not something that I would put on her hair and take her to the mall or nothing like that, but of course something that's Christmas related is a very cute style. Even for a Christmas dinner that your family may have, I just thought it was so cute and unique. So I want to take the time now to thank all of you all who have subscribed to our channel. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for all of the comments and encouraging words that a lot of you have left. And it's my sole purpose is to just inspire other moms and to provide some creative hairstyles that will hopefully get your juices flowing, and you can go from there and do more unique hairstyles, and that hair time can be a fun and creative process for you and your daughter or daughters. So once again, thank you all so much for your support. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe to our channel, and feel free to leave whatever comments that you like to leave. I read every last one of my comments, and I reply to every last one of my comments. So thank you guys so much again, and I do want to wish you all a very, very Merry Christmas and have a very prosperous 2013. Is there anything you want to say, Brown Girl?
Yes. I would like to say I want you to have a very Merry Christmas, and make sure you go to www.browngirlshair, it has an S now, browngirlshair.com, and check out all the cool videos that we have waiting for you there.
Please do. Thank you guys so much. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Bye-bye.